subs, my fans, and the rest. We all know G1 is the best. They call me Patriot Prime, showing what's new. Transformers reviews with a heartfelt view. Adding stickers, bringing life to dreams. In this small town, nothing's as it seems.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Happy Friday the 13th, and welcome to my first live stream in a long time. I have a few guests with me right now. We'll probably get some more later on, but first off, everybody say hi to Larkin's Lair and Raziel Kane. Hello, guys.
Hey.
Hey, I love the jingle.
Thank you. I worked really hard on that.
Yeah,
it is catchy.
It is. Actually, you know what? That song is in my head once in a while. I'm like, heartfelt view. I'm like, God.
I've had coworkers say, the more I listen to that, they're like, that's describing you to a T. I'm like, well, yes, I wrote it.
Yeah.
We've got more people here. We've got Diecast Norbz.
Hey.
What's going on, guys?
Rodimus Primal.
Hey now.
Hey,
Happy Friday.
Rodimus!
What's
Going on, everybody?
Welcome. Well, let's see. Let me see if I can even this out a little bit better. There we go. So
I just gotta say real quick, there's only room for one bald man because I gotta pick up my daughter. But
Classic.
see y'all later.
he's on that Hawaii time. Thanks for stopping by, Joe.
Hey, see y'all later.
All right.
You take care, man.
Take care, Joe.
Later.
I've actually been talking to him for about a half hour before you guys showed up. So first off and foremost, like I told him, I love this new streaming platform. It is so cool to manipulate around. Like if I'm the host and I want to be the focus of attention, I could throw you guys around like this.
Right.
We can do it this way. The chat, if we want to follow the chat instead of hopping on YouTube and watching the chat, I can actually pull it up and then pop it over here on the side so we can all read together.
Nice.
Oh,
Cool.
okay. That's a good feature.
And this is $35 cheaper than what StreamYard wanted.
Can we actually control our own cameras here?
I don't know. Maybe if I give you options. I'm still learning this.
Okay.
So
I'm actually like looking at this thing. It's just like, dang.
Nice.
I'm used to StreamYard, but this looks pretty good.
well, what happened with me and StreamYard is I wasn't using live enough. So what I did is I put it on hiatus for a while. And my plan was due to restart at the end of October. And I thought, well, I'm going to restart it now to do this Friday the 13th stream. We can start talking about TFcon and all this good stuff. And then I found out that their monthly plan was going from 25 to 45. And I'm like, hell no.
Yeah.
So that's when I started looking for something else.
Plus, I
So
hear
Restream is much cheaper, and then do they? Are you able to put up because one of the cool things that they did was you were able to put an individual comment up. Are you able to do that on this? Or
Like
no?
this.
Yeah, there you go. Okay,
There
cool.
I go.
Nice.
All right.
Yeah, there's
And,
still some.
what about you can share screen and all that. Yeah, so you
I
can
can
do all
share a
that.
screen,
Cool.
check this. If we want less boring, I can add background music. It's loading. We can have this nice little cinematic playing in the background.
nice.
Well, there
And
you
look
go.
at that. The I noticed the video is actually 1080p
Yes,
because that was the thing with StreamYard. It was always 720.
exactly. So, well, happy Friday 13th, everybody. Glad for, thank you for stopping by. I figure first and foremost, let us talk about the reveals at the awesome, highly anticipated PulseCon and how much money that is
I
actually
just finished
saving us.
recording my news video for that. I have to edit it, and I want to try and get it up in the morning. But I also am going to go see Transformers 1 tomorrow.
Oh,
Nice.
jealous.
Nice.
Is it a special screening at your theater? Because I've seen a lot of people.
Yeah. It's I think I don't know if it was like I think it's invite only.
Okay.
So
Some people aren't that high up on the chain yet.
But if it's invite only, so like media?
I think so. Yeah. Because like I'm obviously friendly with Hasbro's PR folks, and
Right.
you know
That's cool.
so they sent me RSVP. I think that if you buy tickets, you can buy tickets for like that special screening, but mine are RSVP'd specifically. So
That's
and
awesome.
that's because I also did the reveal for Elita 1.
Will you be able to review it? Give us your thoughts.
I'm allowed to review it. I just can't talk spoilers until the movie is released.
Well, no, because we'd kill you.
I'll probably do it in a private chat.
I've unfriended people on Facebook for spoiling stuff for me.
It happened.
So,
my wife's there. There you go, Catherine.
Okay, so that they are doing it in select places. Like Alex Dunn has just said that they have a ticket tomorrow. That there is a link that you can buy tickets. I actually got mine comped through for it too, so that it's a special because they're doing that pretty much. I noticed that they are doing that for like everybody, like, the missus says hello, Raz.
Yep.
I gotta give Norbz a big shout out. Either it was you or maybe it was that was another friend of mine. Can't think name. I can see his profile picture. Can't think of the name. I did not see that Studio Trigger 40th anniversary thing until somebody.
That music video.
Oh, you haven't seen it?
That was me.
Okay. Yeah, I was like, holy crap. And then when I had to watch it 3 times, and I was like, okay, I remember that. And the way they blended that together was awesome. I just wish I could have understood the song.
I really want Studio Trigger right now is actually my favorite animation studio of all times. Right now, bar none. And like right now, I kind of feel like they actually need to do, since they actually did that, they need to follow up with a full legacy animation show and everything for at least 2 seasons or something, because like that needs to be like they just did such a beautiful job on that thing and it needs to be more.
The way they just seamlessly blended the genres together, the series.
Yeah.
Did you catch when Beast Wars Megatron was running in with G1 Megatron?
Well,
Megatron yes.
Cool.
I geeked out at that part. I totally geeked out at that part. Yeah.
That's what Legacy
totally
should have been. Like whatever FJ DeSantos pitched to Netflix, that's what it should have been. And that would have been awesome to see all those crossover, all the different voice actor. I don't think, if it would have been still Rooster Teeth, who now went bankrupt.
So you're not the only person that said that. The guy who does the crazy moments on whatever on X said that on X. And FJ DeSanto responded to him on X.
Oh shit! What did he say?
Yeah, I was like, oh man, like it was like it was like the what's his name? I forgot the name of the wrestler. I'm losing my train of thought, but it was Undertaker was right behind him. That meme.
Oh yeah.
That's funny.
I don't remember the wrestler, but I remember the meme.
I think AJ Styles. That's it. AJ Styles is standing there, and like Undertaker's right behind him. That's FJ DeSanto standing right behind.
Sounds funny. All right. Well, before we get all sidetracked, let's talk about some of these reveals. The big first one, we'll see how this works on this new streaming platform, was the Dino King. Oh, there we go. That works pretty good.
Oh, that's nice.
Boom. There we go.
That's really nice. I like that.
It looks good.
Yeah.
Let's make it a little bigger.
I don't think I'm getting it, but I'm a big fan of the Legacy Core Class Dinobots. I have the DNA Design Upgrade Kit. I have the Toyhax Decals. It's my son's toy, and he loves it. So getting this might be interesting, but it's a false exclusive, right? So that might be in Canada a GameStop exclusive that might show up there. I don't know, but it. I don't have attachment to the character, but I know the mold, and it works.
I like him a lot. That guy is actually super cool. And like the fact that he's actually made now, it's great. And he's like, what was it? Like 80, like about 75, 80 bucks or something, which I think is like maybe a little steep.
He's 80.
Class
That's what I looked at today. Cause I was expecting maybe $10 a figure, $60. But I guess you're paying for all the extra accessories. Now, one of the things I noticed, you can see in the video or on the picture, I like how they've painted the dinos to give them those cyborg dinosaur look that the originals had.
Yeah.
Well, that's what they looked like because that's actually Monstructor.
Yep.
And the shells were dinosaurs.
Mm-hmm.
And that's kind of how they did it. Like the dinosaurs themselves were the shells, and then of course you had the robots, and they merged to form Dino King. But what was weird is that you know how small Monstructor is.
Oh yeah, he's right there looking at me.
Right. In Victory, Dino King is the size of a regular combiner.
Well, did you ever see I think it was one of the first IDW series when
They made Monstructor huge,
he
right?
was huge, and I loved his look, and I was so excited, thinking, okay, maybe they're bringing that toy back. But if they do Monstructor, I feel like it needs to be a lot of retooling done to those core class figures, because I don't want them looking like dinosaurs. I want them to look like they're beasts or they're creatures.
Evan actually said in the video today that we knew he wanted to do Dino King, but he had to pitch them as Dinobots first.
Yeah.
Right.
So because you know what it is, you get the higher ups in management and they go, well, we don't know if Dino King would actually sell. Well, what about if we did the Dinobots as a combiner and a smaller set?
Right.
Oh, okay, we'll do that. The repaint will be for Dino King.
Okay, it's always the easy catch grab first before anything else.
Well, it's because you remember something. The Transformers brand team really wants to do everything.
Mm-hmm.
Hasbro above them is the one who have to go, will this sell?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so that really what it boils down to. And you start to pick up on that when you watch any of their live streams or any of the things that they talk about. They talk about how and this really actually exemplifies that. You know, that they wanted to do Dino King, but they had to do the Dinobots first.
Right.
So
it was kind of the giveaway. It's like he pointed out, because I thought this myself. Why'd they make Grimlock a leg? But then you look at Monstructor right here. You got Ice Pick and what's the other one named? Scowl.
Yep.
Yeah, it's the legs.
Plus, I'm pretty sure they were actually saying if it worked for Scrapper, it can work for this.
Yep.
And you guys have never seen this, have you?
No.
No.
No. It's on my playlist.
Dude.
Stuff to watch.
This particular anime series, you know what I like about it? Because everyone clamors on about Headmasters, but Headmasters feels like a Japanese take on the Headmaster concept. So some of the characters don't feel like they should. And I know some people really like Headmasters, but
see, that was
but it is a good
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. That was
my
my
continuation of G1. But then Master Force went full on mecha, where basically it's like humans are becoming the Transformers themselves with the Headmaster Juniors and the God Masters instead of Power Masters. But then Victory goes back to basics. But it's brand new characters, brand new Autobots, brand new Decepticons. Starsaber leads the Autobots. Deathsaurus leads the Starsaber leads the Autobots. Deathsaurus leads the Decepticons. And a whole bunch of new Autobots and Decepticons, and it's just really, really cool. Animation is really good too. So
I never watched the others because I just did not like Headmasters. I just couldn't. It was so goofy.
That's what I liked about it.
Well, you can actually there is a connection because God Jinrai is from Master Force. But he shows up in the first episode, and then he shows up later on in the series. So you can actually just watch Victory and not feel lost, really. It's a good jumping on point. And I also talked about that in my news video that I recorded.
That I'm excited about.
One of you guys shared that, didn't you? Today?
I did. Yeah, I did. I shared it this morning. I got it from TF Fanpage 101. He did a news video about it. But yeah, they're doing, apparently, because that's from a toy show or a convention. But yeah, Missing Link, Sunstreaker, and Bryant was saying that he wasn't too excited about that. He would have preferred a Sideswipe. And I'm like, no, man, Sunstreaker was one of the first. Yeah, exactly.
You don't realize Sunstreaker was the first Diaclone.
Exactly.
That was the first Diaclone toy. So the fact that they're doing Diaclone Sunstreaker and his mold is lost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why you never saw a KO with all the other G1.
Well,
oh wow.
That's a KO. There's on AliExpress, there's KOs that are really high quality KOs.
Huh.
This is a KO of Sideswipe. I have the Optimus Prime. I have the Nemesis Prime, like a G1 Nemesis Prime, all black colored. KO Ultra Magnus, which is funny because I always say when it's a KO, I say it's a KO. And everybody was arguing about me about the Ultra Magnus, and they're like, no, that's the Encore version. I'm like, no, guys, I bought a KO from AliExpress.
So,
And everybody was arguing about me. First time that ever happened.
another thing that's really cool, I have to talk about, and I want to talk about that too, the Megatron thing. So the director who's actually doing Missing Link wanted to do it way back in 2002, but they couldn't get the go ahead to do it. So they and this is the guy in Takara specifically. They was in Takara. They wanted to do Missing Link, and now they finally get the opportunity to do it. And one of the things they showed off along with that Sunstreaker was RC. They're going to do a G1 RC finally, and they showed off the prototype. And it's possible that that they could do both the toy color, like her actual G1 colors, and her prototype colors,
which was like orange.
Yeah. So if they do that, I'd buy them both.
So now people are theorizing that in 2 years we're gonna get a Missing Link Unicron prototype.
Possible.
For the movie anniversary.
Hell, you never know anymore. So
well, that's the thing.
Yeah. To answer the question about Megatron, I think Megatron is going to be a leader class. He's going to be a tank. And I'm actually all right with it.
I am too. I get so many people that complain, oh, why is he not a gun? Why is he not a gun? I was like, because it doesn't make sense. Back in the 80s, when they brought him over, no, he was a gun. And they're like, okay, that's the cool Decepticon leader.
That's not the issue. I understand their issue. I understand their problem with it. Because what they're saying is, or the fans who are actually still upset about it, is, well, did he turn into anything else in the movie? Did he turn anything else than G1? Then it's really not Studio Series 86. That's their argument. And they're not wrong. But
that's my argument. They could do a Legacy Megatron, a new mold that's not Siege or Earthrise.
But I understand the reasoning why they won't.
Yeah.
That being said, you know why I'm now less upset about it?
Because you probably got one in hand.
No, I'm actually just bringing out this guy altogether and everything. Because, I really think that they can actually do a lot more justice than what we actually have over here and everything, as far as like a G1 Megatron with hidden treads and that sort of thing. And the whole
they have to hide the treads. They have to hide the treads.
So, which case I keep on thinking to myself that it could actually be a commander class based on all the other tidbits and mathematics and everything else that actually goes into it.
What I'm trying to get to is that New Age is making.
I can't wait to see this.
A chug scaled G1 Megatron.
Chug scale?
So happy hearing this.
They haven't shown a picture though yet, or there's not a
that is why.
Yeah.
I'm waiting.
Cautiously optimistic.
There you go. You know.
Yeah. Whatever
you know it.
Whatever that Voyager Megatron is actually going to be, the attempt is just appreciated, and I can't wait to have it. You know.
As long as he has a great robot mode, because who poses their figures in alt mode anyway?
Yeah, except for a select few characters.
He's got to come with accessories. That's the thing they have to say. We are going in with the they have to go all whole ham with.
Yeah,
they need the G1 gun that he can hold.
Mm-hmm.
Right, the one that he uses in the movie and kills Optimus Prime with. He needs the laser sword, and if he doesn't have the laser sword, it's not the end of the world. But he needs the G1 gun that Starscream can hold.
My thought on this on a Chug Megatron for our Studio Series is that I really do believe that they'll actually have enough avenue in there to add a stock, add a barrel, and find some way to turn that tank into a blaster or something. Because
hold your Megatron up real quick.
Yeah.
Hold him up again. Okay. I noticed our cameras were flipped. They weren't right. So I'm not sure if I changed everybody or not. But there's Firetox is in the chat somewhere. Boom, there you are. Hey, buddy.
Firetox.
Sorry, this thing
What is up,
doesn't ding
homies?
or give me alerts when people pop in. If you guys can look at your camera setting, if
I changed mine.
you got yours, I didn't realize I want to mirror your
turn
image
off.
because I kept looking saying my shirt's backwards. And I was Googling real quick, okay, how to fix the camera. Yeah, you're backwards.
All right. Oh, mirror camera. There you go.
There we go. Now everybody in the watching's like,
It's magic.
yes.
Yeah, I don't have that on mine.
Yeah, you need to fix yours too, dude.
Mine? Really?
There you go. You should have it, Norbs. If there's 3 dots.
No, I have it. I'm working on Apple here and everything. So
Oh, Apple, never mind.
Yeah.
Apple.
sucks.
Norbs is backwards.
He's always backwards.
Whatever. You're all backwards. Apple is the best.
Also, if you guys do any gaming on your PC, I highly recommend this.
Oh yeah, anything PlayStation wise.
This is the 8-Bit Dough Pro 2. So, yeah.
I don't know. I have this thing. It works. Logitech.
I had to have the classic D-pad.
Yeah.
Listen, all your nonsense. I do my gaming with an Apple Pen, okay? That's all I
God,
need.
that's not gaming, Norbs.
I do my gaming on a PlayStation 5.
No, it's all on
It's making
Steam.
me sick.
This
making me
This
sick.
works on my PC, and then I can flip a switch, and I can use it on my Nintendo Switch.
Nice.
Oh, that's cool.
Nice.
That's pretty cool.
All right, before we get sidetracked any further, let's bring up some of those other reveals today. How about these guys?
Yeah.
Yay!
I'm actually really happy that anybody who actually didn't get a Cosmos can actually get a Cosmos now. And
Yeah.
everything. So that's actually awesome, right? If you guys didn't get it on Pulse, you can actually go off and go get it on Amazon right now. He's there. I checked.
No, I have Input sent me one, so
I hear you
I'm
got
good. So we have the third Stunticon, the G2 Stunticon. So
I'm kind of excited about
people
that.
are happy about that. And then we have Sideswipe 22.
See, I knew that side swipe was coming out when I got that shattered glass side swipe. That
It's
came out.
Micron Legend Rampage,
Yeah.
I kind of like it.
or
That's
as he's
good.
known as in America, Wheeljack.
Wheeljack.
Yeah.
Who did we lose? Why's that still up?
Oh, it made the picture
Yeah,
one of
I
us.
think Rampage is a better name.
There we go.
I think Japan usually comes up with better names with the anime characters.
See, I always worry when I walk over to my shelf, make sure I got pants on sometimes when I'm doing these.
Well, I always check, like, what did I bring down? Does it match the shirt? If it doesn't, I sit down.
I tried to bring down everything Pulse showed. I'm like, yes, save me money on that.
Yeah.
And
Oh, I saved tons today.
save me money on that.
No, this
Right.
one I'm so excited about. I'm finally gonna have a Ramjet. Oh
That's
man,
right.
I'm
Well, then
so
there you go.
happy.
All I'm saying, guys, is that if you actually do go off and get this guy, go get the Go Better set for the upgrades and everything, because it's just so amazing. Like, just
I need to
the-
get
just
the
the-
set for it. Yeah.
Nah,
I've never
that's
been
so
that bothered with waffles. Like, as long as they don't show too much.
On the
Right.
arms, though, like on his arms, it's very noticeable.
Well, yeah, okay,
Right.
And
yeah,
he's
for
got
this guy.
huge gaps.
Yeah,
I mean, I could pour a drink in there. I probably will. TFcon if y'all met me.
We'll just
This
do
one
shots
here-
out of
I'm
Cosmos.
coming with like
Here it goes.
This
3
one
bins.
really surprised me because I've seen just pictures of tons of him sitting on the
Oh my
shelf
God.
still. I
Toys
didn't
R
realize
Us
they weren't-
Canada had 25 of those. I bought at least 4 of those and sent it to friends of mine. People, same thing with Jazz. I think Joe, I sent you one.
You sent me Jazz. I did.
yeah.
I did open him up. He's cool.
So it's just that in Toys R Us we had tons of them. So I don't know why they're doing a legacy like, oh, it's to go with your Wheeljack. Yeah, the Wheeljack is to go with the Bumblebee we had.
Mhm.
Anyway,
I want that Wheeljack.
See, I never got the Jazz, never got the Wheeljack. Just picked up the Bumblebee. Of course, I don't have a Target. And I think the only The
Okay,
last
well, I'll drop by at Toys R Us, see if there's still some, and I'll bring them to you, in Baltimore, so that you can save on shipping.
Oh, you're going to
Nice.
Baltimore?
he is.
I
That's,
am.
that's why I invited him.
Sweet.
You're going
Yes.
too?
Yeah.
Oh, because we weren't sure, because you were looking into things.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm going.
Yeah, it's official. I am going to Baltimore.
I'm arriving on the 1st, staying on the 2nd, and then leaving sometimes on the 3rd.
Okay.
So
The Friday is the actual opening ceremony, right?
Right.
Okay.
That's when I'm going. I'm going to leave here probably right after I drop Dylan off from school, which should put me in Baltimore.
Here's the thing.
Around
I'm
5.
driving from Florida.
Yeah, you got a long ass drive.
I got a long drive, so
well,
I might
okay,
have to leave on
I'm
the
doing 9
31st.
hours. How many hours are you doing?
That's about 12, 13, isn't it?
Oh,
I think it's more than
yeah,
that.
about that. And I'm coming with my dad.
okay.
So
Talk
the two of us are
It
going to
would have
drive
been
up.
14 for me to drive to Orlando, and you're going north of me. So
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. So it's
Okay.
going to be about 7.
That's what
hours.
That's what Hoist did last time. He drove that. I
Yeah.
mean, he left and drove that whole route.
one shot.
Pretty much what we're going to do is we're going to leave on the 31st, and then we're going to stop. We're going to get as far as we can, and then stop somewhere, and then spend the rest of the day on the 1st driving up.
Yeah, I might leave on the 31st. I just have to check, make sure I have enough vacation. But yeah, thinking about that. So, but I'm excited. It's just to hang out with you guys and have fun. I don't even have the need to go and buy stuff at the showroom or anything like that. So it's just I might pick up something, but maybe a Pretender. I'm looking for not iguanas, the other one, blood.
There's all kinds of other ones.
Yeah, no, but the 3 main ones that we got in Legacy.
Iguana, Submarauder, Bombburst.
Bombers. Okay, yeah, Bombers. Because my cousin, that's the only link I have to these figures that I played with. I had Skullgrin, and he had Bombers, and now my cousin's passed, so there's nostalgia.
Okay. I had Submarauder, I had Landmine, I had Bludgeon, I think. I did not get Thunderwing. I really want I want an updated Thunderwing.
You and me both, brother.
I want
I've got all the Decepticon ones.
Dude, I was the one of the last round tables that I was on when we did the online. Remember when we were doing the online round table, or when I was like with the other news sites doing the new online round tables? I pitched to Hasbro. I was like, dude, you don't get it. Thunderwing was the guy who took the Matrix and he beat the snot out of Optimus Prime with it. You got to do Thunderwing.
Unicron had to kill him. It was the only
Yeah.
way he got the Matrix away from him.
Yeah.
I mean, you've
So-
given us Straxus. Straxus died by being kicked off a bridge. You can give us Thunderwing.
I mean,
So any of you guys got the Steeljaw yet?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could pick it up at DJC Collectibles.
It's
So
bullshit.
expensive.
Shameless plug.
I've heard it's okay, and I heard it doesn't fit very well inside Blaster's
It
chest.
looks too
I like
blocky.
On.
Well, he was really blocky in the show.
Wait a minute. Is that an Overlord you got there?
Who, me?
No,
he has
Firetox
it looks
just
like he
stood
has
up.
a third party.
Oh, okay. 'Cause
Oh
I was-
yeah, that does
I
look
was
like.
gonna get that drool off of me for a little bit. I got if that's double evil, I got him.
Oh, there you
Oh,
go.
very nice.
Yeah,
No, he looks. I think he looks fine for a mainline figure.
Right. For
You
a
know?
mainline core class figure, he looks
Yeah.
fine. He does what he's actually supposed to.
But
I
I'm
like the
Okay.
metal head out of Party Wallop.
This thing is fucking.
See, there
bullshit.
you go.
Pardon the language. This thing is a piece of crap.
Ah,
Really, I kind of like him.
Well, you
I'm actually
everything.
ordering another one I'm ordering another one just because I want another subwoofer for Blaster.
That would be the only reason to get it. So I'm just gonna print my own. Damn it.
Right. But I like it.
Oh, that's the big radar dish. Duh.
yeah. It's for
So-
Blaster.
It's for his scene in Autobop.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, did you know that in Autobop he was originally supposed to have one of his cassettes with him?
No, I did not know that.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but did any of his cassettes show up prior to the movie?
No,
'Cause all
that-
That's
his
what I'm
cassettes-
saying. They didn't. That episode was supposed to have Blaster with, I think it was Eject, who was supposed to show up.
that would have been fun.
Yeah,
The
and the
It
glass
does
was
have one
bigger
really
than
funny
him.
gimmick that I
it's
haven't
a
seen anybody.
subwoofer. It's part of Dancetron.
All right, here's another guest on the channel who's had a lot of us on his channel. He's going to TFcon 2, UltraMegatronus.
Yay.
Megatron.
He likes to
How you
hide
doing?
behind the camera.
You guys hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It does have one really awesome feature that I have not seen anybody show yet on this figure.
Mhm.
Okay.
Do you see his butthole pin?
Hold on one second. Let's focus in on the butthole.
Okay. Look into the butthole. Look into it. Look into his butthole.
Just like a normal cat.
Yep.
That is a hinge. He could piss on things.
Oh, get out of here. All
You
I was
heard
like,
it here
what
first.
part of the movie did that happen in?
Uh,
But it's straight
We
up.
gotta look up the.
It has one click, and it sits just like that, and it will stand on the 3 legs with one leg hiked.
That's going in my video. I'll give you credit. That's going in my video.
Absolutely.
That's-
Absolutely.
see,
I could
just
not.
for
I
that,
couldn't
I'm glad I'm
figure
getting
out why
it.
it does this. I can't figure out why any other reason other than they thought that was funny.
I just
There's
wish
no
they
reason
wouldn't
for
have
that to be made
canceled
that way.
the. I wish they hadn't canceled the core class line, or rumoredly canceled the core class line, because now we're gonna get a. What's the Rhino Ramhorn?
Ramhorn.
Yeah, we're getting him with a repackage of Perceptor, so that's
Yeah.
gonna be a Voyager price point.
And I think isn't he supposed to come with Ramhorn a Rat Bat as well, or are they just going to do Ramhorn?
I think it's just Ramhorn.
Yeah,
Mm.
because I have a
weird.
Rat Bat.
How funny is it that G1 Ramhorn is coming with cartoon color G1 Bombshell?
I thought that was an odd choice. I thought that was a really
Well,
odd.
it's a rhinoceros beetle.
Yeah. That's
Oh
it.
yeah. That G1 like recolor reissue. Yeah, that's an odd choice.
See if I have a sharp.
Well, that's what I was saying. It's a rhinoceros versus a rhinoceros beetle.
And going back to reissue, so no, how many of you actually got the first Ramjet that came out?
I did not.
I got the second version of that one.
And every repaint of his dumb
You
ass.
can see him,
I got every repaint of his ass too.
and you can see him next to Rhino.
And this one surprised me. I didn't realize he was so hard to come by.
Yeah. Same.
I didn't know he was hard to come by either.
I
Same.
think I have 3 of that.
All right,
Also,
I got
Oh,
that one too, yeah.
so with all the
I buy too many
reissues,
things.
wait, with all the reissues, where's my green light? Like that's the one I'm actually looking
Oh,
at.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Everybody wants her.
I'm
See, I
missing
got the
green light
four-
Nova Star.
Oh,
I got
son of a bee.
I got the 4-pack with him and sold him off. And then the general manager of Toyhax sent me those pictures of the Soundwave. So I had to go rush and buy another one of him. So there he is in the
Oh.
Soundwave look. So I've got the decals coming for a first look.
Nice.
You should have told me. I just would have sent him to you.
Wait. So you got 2 of the pack?
No, this is the original that came out in Legacy.
Right.
This is the one that come with the Buzzworthy Bumblebee pack.
Right.
I sold this one when I got the Bumblebee pack because I just wanted squeeze play.
Yeah.
Right.
And then I liked Cliff Jumper and I kept the orange Tarantulas just because. So then Alex, the Toyhax guy, sent me the decal, show me G2 Soundwave conversion. So I was like, well, shit, off to eBay I go. So I bought another one of the ones I just sold. Fortunately, I bought him for the same price I sold him for.
Oh,
Okay.
good.
It would have just
Okay,
sit
that's
in
good.
front of mine.
I was gonna say, if you bought a second box, I just want squeeze play.
Yeah. No, I love the Toyhax conversion kits. I have their Wheeljack and Silver Streak conversion to Jackie and Smokescreen.
That was
Oh,
beautiful.
those looks nice.
That
This,
is a-
I just finished him up.
How many
This
hours did that take
is
you?
the easiest of the 3.
Oh my god.
How much time did that take you?
That took me about 40 minutes.
Okay.
Right here
Whoa.
was the hardest damn decal I have ever put. Where is it? Right there is one of the hardest decals I've ever put on a Toyhax figure because it slides up in there. See the little strut?
Oh
Yeah.
You got to get to fit around the strut.
It's hard. They did that with Shard. You
Sounds like
have
a
to
personal
go like
problem.
in between the plastic and the window, and it sticks there, and not easy. But Toyhax is so good.
That they are. Which one is better, Earthrise, Ramjet, or Legacy?
We don't have Legacy yet.
Same toy.
Yeah, it's going to
Same
be
exact toy.
Exact same
Yeah.
toy. They're just repackaging.
You know,
I have Dirge. I
curious.
have Rust. Like
I bet they don't even repackage it. I bet you it literally is they found a bunch of old stock. I'm serious. I'm serious. I think they found a bunch of old stock and it's just a warehouse. They went, oh, we've got a bunch of this stuff.
Was it you that said, "Oh, looks like they bought out Ollies to resell"?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That was him. Oh, that was
UltraMegatronus,
hilarious.
say something. You haven't said much. What's up?
I don't know. I'm
How
like,
much money
how
you
are
want to
you-
spend on these new releases? Like
A bunch of
these
repaints. Yeah, a bunch of repaints that. Oh, first off, why do we need another Bumblebee Origins when we had that back when it first came out? I mean,
that's what we were talking earlier. See, I didn't know he was hard to come by.
Yeah,
I'm
I
actually
know.
kind of hoping that they fix the yellowing in the plastic or something, you know. But like, I don't know. It's Hasbro, so like,
Mine's
that's
never
Pictures
had
of
that
thing
problem.
turned brown.
I would have been more
Wow.
worried about the panel as opposed to the paint because, like, the first release of the Origins B, the panel on the side. I don't know if anybody else had that same problem. It's like when you've transformed them into the saucer mode, it kept popping off. And I think it was like if you had them in the saucer mode, it was the left panel that no matter what you tried to do, it just popped right out.
No, my copy was fine.
Yeah,
I
mine was
think.
fine.
I think you're okay with the second one.
Those two.
Okay, so that's a Blitzwing repaint, and he
Yep.
comes with the stupid hands. Or
They should have left the hands out. and
Jeez,
just-
guys.
Hey, look what we made you.
Stupid as the hands are, they look good on Overcharge.
Listen, I was sold on both of them, you know, because as soon as you guys know, I actually had to get a Galaxy shuttle because that guy's been eluding me forever. But
He's
that,
been eluding everybody. I've never seen it. I've never even seen it like at TFcon or anywhere like that. I have no. Yeah, that thing, as far as I'm concerned, is a Loch Ness monster.
I probably saw 20 in stores. I know I texted you,
How the hell did
Jason.
that
Like, I had found one, but like the shipping was, a little expensive from Canada. So
You guys don't have 3 of that one? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I thought
He's
I
the only
had
guy I
2.
know that could get Transformers to reproduce. You guys,
That's right.
yeah,
Somebody around here should.
he's a Transformer trainer.
Oh, the stories that Firetox could tell.
could be. Hey, be careful, man. I'm rooming with him at TFcon. I might come back different.
Yeah, he might.
Again, the stories that Firetox could tell.
Why do I feel like TFcon's gonna be like a bachelor party when I show up? Holy moly!
Gonna be fun. I can't wait, man. I can't wait.
Just a yarn.
I'm a hugger, by the way. I
What's
am
that?
a hugger.
Well, you
Oh.
saw Bert's post
Nice.
earlier, right?
Yeah, I did.
You can hug. I just don't want that gyration.
I don't
anymore.
grind. I don't grind.
Oh, I ended up getting something in the mail that came, and actually, it's thanks to Patriot that I ended up getting this. So, I ended up getting another shirt, but I don't know. I'm backwards, but as I promised, I put everybody's logo that's been on my show on there.
Oh man, you're
Nice.
crazy. That's so cool.
That's
That
cool.
is too cool.
Cool.
So, I'll be definitely being
They-
loving
This is
wearing
my.
shirt.
This is the first time I wear this. This is my TFcon T-shirt. Baltimore, and then in the back I have. So I had to use white because when I did the edit, the lightning would remove itself, so it wasn't white. So if I put a black T-shirt, the lightning came out black. So I'm like, all right, I guess we're going with a white T-shirt.
You
The only
could,
problem is white. Be careful when you're eating.
you could
Oh,
send
yeah.
me a
No,
file and I
careful.
can get that fixed for you, but
I'm not great at editing stuff. Videos I'm okay, but when it comes to picture and stuff, I don't have the patience when the pen won't do exactly what I think it should be doing. So, but yeah.
So everybody got planned what they're going to have the awesome Frank Welker and Peter Collins sign for him.
Okay. I think I'm gonna take a picture because Frank Welker did the voice, the vocalization of the monkey from Raiders of the Lost Ark. So I think I'm gonna get a picture of that monkey and I'm gonna paste Frank Welker on the corner and have him sign that. That's my plan.
You know what's funny is I was going to buy Rock Lord Tombstone on the card to have Peter Cullen sign it because I guarantee you nobody's asked him to sign a Rock Lord.
Exactly.
ever.
That's what I want. Something unique.
Then I saw
Yeah.
the price and was like, nope.
I think I'm actually gonna print
Peter
a.
Cullen was the first person to voice Mario.
Really?
Oh,
There's you something. I know you
Saturday
can find a lot of Marios on card.
Yeah.
yeah, probably.
He was also the voice of some of the growls in the Predator.
Yeah, but he probably
And
signed 1,000 of them.
Also, the growls of King Kong in the
Yep.
1976 remake.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
Do
good.
you know who is also in the 1976 remake of King Kong?
Who?
My dad.
Really?
What? Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, you told that story. I remember that.
At the bottom of the World Trade Center, when all the people are in the crowd and they're looking up at what's going on, and then King Kong falls and everybody is surrounding King Kong, you can point my dad out in the crowd.
Nice.
Nice.
That's cool.
Nice.
It's kind of crazy to think about, though, in retrospect right now, considering what just the day that happened a couple days ago, and my dad being a survivor and all that. So, yeah.
I actually have that and debated on it, but there's so much stuff I'd like to get signed, but you probably saw, of course, if you watch my Facebook page, this is what I decided to get.
I just want a photo with the two of them.
It's available now. It's got both Prime and
Yeah.
Megatron. It's got the 40th anniversary right there.
Yeah,
I did find the hard plastic case that you can put this in to protect it when it's
That's
done.
perfect.
And Joel Larkin told me the funniest story regarding one of these is he had a buddy of his go to a convention. I forget which actor it was. He had the Funko Pop. He had the protective case, all that stuff, took the figure. The actor signed it. And then once the guy got it back to his hotel room, he realized he forgot to take the protective case off. He autographed the case and not the package.
Wow. You leave it in the case and you don't tell it, it's
Yeah.
When,
So,
when I had the Optimus Primal reissue signed at TFcon in Baltimore 2 years ago, I had it signed and I put it in all my stuff and brought it home. And when I got it home, the plastic on the front of it had cracked all the way out of the signature.
Ouch.
That sucked.
I've got Paul Eiding, David K, David Sobloff, who did Shockwave and Prime.
Yep.
Got Gary Chalk. It was funny. I watched Freddy versus Jason last night. I forgot Gary Chalk is in that.
Yep.
And then I had Hal Rail sign my Insecticons.
I just re-interviewed David 3 weeks ago.
David K.
So we're gonna make it a yearly thing now. So every June I'm gonna email his publicist and set up an interview. And it's actually quite a pleasure to deal with her. She's really professional and sets up everything, sends me a link, and so had a half hour this time instead of an hour. But
Nice.
it was it's fun. It's great. And now I think I'm gonna ask you. I'm looking for Corey Burton. I just saw a guy did an interview with him, and I'm like, where? There's nothing.
Yeah,
there's
and
no
everybody has
website.
to get
There's no
forward.
nothing on Corey Burton anywhere.
And
So,
Gilvazan doesn't answer emails back.
oh God, Gilvazan, I've texted, and he sees every single of my messages, and he doesn't reply. So I made business cards, for I'm not gonna show the back because my phone number is in there, but I have those business cards ready. I'm gonna give them to every actor over there, and hopefully we'll get a couple interviews. But I want to branch out. There's a couple of people that I'd like to interview just because they're great actors, because I don't solely do Transformers voice actors anymore. Happenstance, I did Keith David a spotlight because I wanted to do the voice of Goliath from Gargoyles. Turns out he did Grimlock in Earthspark and Barricade in the 2007 movie. So I want to reach out to more a wider cast of actors.
Yeah, there you go. Here's the thing that with TFCon with both Peter Cullen and Frank Welker, because they're so big, like the signature thing is nice, but I really just want a photo with the two of them.
Yeah,
and I got to find out how much it's going to cost to just get a photo with each of them. So
$108.
What's that?
$108.
I thought it was 88.
108.
Oh no, that's the autographs.
For both of them together.
Oh, I don't know. I'm just all right. Times that by 2.
Yeah,
$216.
Yeah, it's expensive.
It's expensive, And that's the
Anthony
thing.
from,
I thought it was like $88 for the pictures or
The-
$88 for the autographs.
Can you get a picture of them with your cell phone? I know you buy the portrait thing.
They'll. I've seen it.
I don't care if
where
it's a
somebody
photo
tried to
op.
take
I
a
can
picture with
just
their
at the
phone.
booth and it's fine. You know, if he's signing something and you get a photo of me with him signing it, like that's fine. Like it's cheaper to do it that way than to do the whole photo op thing. Like just get a photo with me doing that. But I don't know if TFcon staff would be okay with that.
I've
The
seen
other
other
thing-
cons that will run you off if you try to do that.
What's that?
If you try to use your cell phone, if like your friend is trying to take a picture of you getting something signed by them, I've seen some cons, at least the one that they have here, I've seen them come run you off.
Well, and we know for a fact they don't like us in Baltimore anyway.
Nope. You gonna bring your mask?
What's that?
Remember how much trouble we got in all the time with the damn masks?
I want to see this. I'm gonna look at
the
tickets.
The mask.
So the other thing, did I tell you what happened at MegaCon?
No.
So at MegaCon, the line for Peter Cullen was massive. Like there was no way I was going to even like be able to. But I did get in line for Frank Welker. I just didn't have the money enough to pay for the autograph. So I just shook his hand. Was happy to meet Frank Welker. Obviously, I couldn't get a photo with him. So later on in the day, I was at the William Shatner panel, and my dad's all like happy as like a pig in dung, like with his like he's just sitting there front row wearing a Star Trek shirt, and so we get out of the panel for William Shatner, and we go to the I needed to go to the bathroom, so I go to the bathroom, and I go to wash my hands, and I'm wearing that jacket that has the Megatron on the back of it.
The G1 Megatron with the squiggle chest?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm washing my hands, and I look up, and out of the stall comes Frank Welker.
You did.
And he looks at the back of my jacket.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, oh my God. And he had a grin from ear to ear. And I just kind of like
you met Megatron with your gun in your hand. This is my rifle. This is my gun, sir.
And so I'm just like, I am not going to make this any more awkward than it already is. And I just made my way out of the bathroom.
It would have been so cool if he did the voice of like taking a piss, yes. Like
I just
package, same product.
wow.
Oh, wow.
It was while I was washing my hands that like he came
That would
out
have
of the stall that was right behind me.
Yeah.
And it was just like
You should have made it extra awkward and asked him if he needed a hand.
Sir, did you flush? I know you're evil and all, but you got to flush.
Yeah.
I'm your biggest fan. Can I help?
Well, when he walked out of the bathroom, I was just like, what do you say? What do you do in that situation?
If you say anything in a bathroom, it's awkward. You're going to end up on a talk show. You're going to be the story he's going to tell at the next talk show.
So I just looked at the ticket prices for the photos. So Frank Welker on Sunday is actually $81.81, but Peter Cullen is actually at the 108 mark.
Cullen is
Sunday
me,
108.55.
I love Peter Cullen, but for me, it's Frank Welker. Like he not because he's Megatron, just because he's in the 3,000 movies and he's one of the most talented person. He's Fred. He's everything. You know.
But Peter Cullen actually has Disney dollars going against them too, and everything with voicing Eeyore. So
but it's
I just know that like I'm gonna have like in order for me to be able to pay for any of that, I'm gonna have to
you love your
sell
kids,
enough of
you don't
the
want to sell
Transformers. What's that?
I said you love your kids and you don't want to sell one.
Yeah.
No, I need to sell off the stuff anyway. Like I'm bringing
that's
like
my
2 or
joke.
3. I'm bringing like 3 bins.
He was talking about
Worth
you
of
selling your
Transformers to
children.
sell.
Rodimus.
I said, you love your kids, but you don't want to sell one. And you're like, oh, yeah, I got to get rid of stuff.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, it's almost 11 o'clock at night and I'm tired.
It is. We'll be wrapping this up soon. I just wanted to hop on, mainly because I haven't done a live in so long. I just want to talk about TFcon a little bit, play around with this new program, which I'm digging. I really like this. And just highly recommend if you're tired of StreamYard and paying whatever they charge. This was $19. I can get up to 10 people in here. I've got all of the features and functions to play around with, and it seems to be going pretty easy. Nobody's dropped.
Can you add videos to like your theming stuff?
Oh yeah, I started that in the beginning. I'll just play this real quick. I did this.
John Bros are in the chat. They're the reason my wallet ain't.
I'm actually playing around with shit in the background. I thought that was me.
What's that?
I'm playing around with shit in the background right now, and I thought that was me for a second there. I was just like, how do I get paid for playing?
Hey, don't you play around with your shit. That's a different channel.
Yeah.
I know you got to earn money for TFcon too.
You got to wait for deluxe.
Wait, Norbz, you're finally
No,
going, man?
I haven't made a final decision yet or anything like that. But
Yeah, it's gonna be about half the con bro crowd, but we're gonna meet some new people, and we'll miss the ones that aren't with us. But I cannot wait. I was telling Joel earlier, I said, I screwed up getting my autographs and stuff on Sunday. I just wasn't thinking about the panel. Hopefully I can get it early enough where I can still be a part. Depends on how it works. But my whole plan, my whole thought process, get the autographs and stuff Sunday because it may not be so busy. But my Friday and Saturday is purely focused on hanging out with you guys. I haven't seen you guys for a year. I miss the hell out of you, and I cannot wait.
There you go.
Yeah. And, the other thing is we also have our panel on Sunday as well. I'm hoping.
What time?
We don't know yet.
I don't know yet.
Okay.
I don't know yet because I emailed them. It's gonna be me, Patriot Prime. I had Kato,
Bolt
Deluxe,
Matrix.
and Bolt Matrix. Yeah, that was like the limit, and I couldn't do any more because last time I think we
we kind of overshot our wad.
yeah.
Yeah, they're on a schedule, right? So they're gonna push you out. That's for
I
sure.
figure we are going to be either before. They'll probably do Peter calling him to close it out, or just have us close it out because I loved the first year. We were the first ones, I think, on Friday. That was fun, and then they kind of pushed us to the back for Orlando.
I'll see what they do this time. I'm hoping that's
If it's in the morning, I'll probably be able to attend, but in the afternoon, I'll be on my way back home.
I figure the latest I could leave, I don't know, if I could leave about 2, 3 o'clock, I can still get home at a decent time because the next day I got to go to work and it's going to be hell.
Yeah.
Of course, you all know what I do for a living. It's going to be
every time I leave on Sunday, we're going to literally leave and start the drive back and then probably get back like Monday night.
Okay.
I'm gonna drive the couple hours home and then I took the next day off and then I'm gonna go back to work for 2 days and then I have to drive to Kansas City.
Wow.
For a wedding I don't want to go to.
Wow.
That's always fun.
Yeah.
Well, whoever gets pictures at the con, I'm bringing my Optimus and Megatron helmets. If you guys want to do your pictures with those helmets,
That'd be cool.
Just let me know. I'll let you guys for the
That's
co-ops.
cool. Thanks, man.
That reminds me, I should bring my Soundwave helmet. The GameStop one when it was on camera.
Oh, that's right.
Picked this thing up today.
Nice.
That's cool.
Nice.
And I can't wait to get the legacy one though with Buzzsaw. Buzzsaw. I'm gonna have a Buzzsaw. I'm so happy.
I'm not paying $50 just for Buzzsaw.
Now, while I don't have the Netflix mode of Soundwave, so I'm actually happy. Yeah, that was the perfect combo for me because I have all the other cassettes. So I'm gonna miss Ramhorn, Overkill, and Slugfest.
Did any of you guys get Ratbat?
Well, the
Siege or
the Siege
one? Yeah, I did.
Yeah, I have it.
And I did.
I forget how I got him. I just looked at just randomly. There he was on the shelf of all places.
Well, he came with either Rumble or Frenzy.
The red one, yeah. Which
Yeah, the red one. Let's call him the red one.
Say it right.
And yeah, I got it. Like I had the Spy Patrol 4 cassettes, and now I don't use any of those 4 guys. I gave them to my son because I have the new Rumble. So
If you conveniently
Now
get
they're
some
re-releasing the Bumblebee version of it now, the concept art Frenzy, I just saw.
Problem is the reason I have to go to this wedding is not for the normal reasons. So even if I got sick, I got to go.
Wait, what?
so you're 3D printing a cake?
No.
Officiating?
I don't know who's watching, man. I got to be careful what I say. I'll tell y'all later.
Okay.
Because now I'm intrigued.
No,
Yeah,
I'll tell
thank
you.
You can say shit like that and not follow through, you know?
And considering the things I'm willing to say,
True.
nope, not saying that one right now.
That's why I'm worried about rooming with you. You know what he does in his sleep?
Ask Rodimus. He knows.
Okay.
What was the phrase we used?
I don't even remember.
I don't know. I know we both crashed when we got.
Yes.
I'm
So-
bringing earplugs for my roomies because, yeah.
I'm from New York City, so I can sleep through a freaking ambulances, fire.
I
trucks,
take
that
sleeping
kind of
pills.
stuff.
I'm out no matter what.
I don't
There has never been a time, I think, except for I think even happened in Orlando, was you go to sleep and you're listening to people in the middle of the night doing their thing. You can hear the walls are thin, especially in New York City.
Oh, you mean people in other room? Okay.
Yes.
Well, because if they're in their room doing their thing and you're there, that's very weird.
We didn't.
Well, you're just sitting there and you're listening and you're like,
Did we hear anything?
I think you fell asleep by that point.
Okay. That it's good I didn't heir anything because it just would have been rage filled, tossing and turning.
Somebody was exchanging energon, eh?
Yeah.
That's so gross.
Guaranteed.
That's what
Guys,
that's
getting
what
a
we're gonna
lube
call it.
job. There you
That's
go.
what we're gonna call it from now on. Like, you want to exchange energon, baby?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Prepare to interface.
I was expecting Firetox to kick me out of the room for
For the Justice Division? Oh, I know.
yes. Yeah. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
I mean,
That was so fun. And Bert and I just over there drinking them damn things, just watching the whole thing.
That would have been hilarious. I'd be like, I would have literally called you guys at like 1 a.m. and be like, dude, are you guys still awake? Firetox is getting it on.
Like, I'm kind of sad Bert's not gonna make it though. I wish he would have been there. That would have been so fun. Oh, I think Inutabi's going though. Is that confirmed?
Not
think
that we
so.
know of, unless he's secretly
I
think he
fired
mentioned it.
somebody else.
That'd
I
be
haven't yet
nice.
to meet him. I haven't met him yet.
Yeah, I mean, like
Zero or Inutabi.
Inutabi. I
Yeah,
think
yeah,
he's
yeah.
going.
Mhm.
I think this time he's going. So
I got to double check because I did a interview with him and Darth Ravage, and I remembered mentioning something about TFcon, but I got to go back and see if he did say if he's going
Okay.
or not. So
Did Kato,
If it is, I'll-
confirm he's
you guys
going?
know.
I think so.
Okay.
I
I'm
think
not
he
a-
did.
I
But-
know for sure Bert can't go because he's got the
Yeah.
combination of the new job, and I think his daughter's getting married either that weekend or the weekend after. Something going on. He can't go. Norbs, you're still iffy.
Still iffy. You know, like, there's a lot of stuff that's actually going on my side. So, like, I'm still trying to figure out if I'm actually going to be able to do it or not. But I'm trying.
Look, this is what you do. You get a big ass box, FedEx yourself to freaking Baltimore. The postage will cost less than a plane ride.
All you need is like a lunch and a
You will get
flashlight.
stolen at the hub.
Yeah.
Like to see what it looked like through the X-ray machine, though. It's like, what the hell is that? Oh, that's one of them new special Android toys that you can have intimacy with. Oh, okay.
Hey man,
Well,
Android's a great product.
Well,
Just seeing this right here too. You know, talking about TFcon. I'm sure we'll be on here talking about TFcon some more. Rodimus brought up something the other day in our chat that was something really meant a lot to us. Is we did a live stream like this. If I think it was all 10 of us was able to hop on. and there was a boy that screenshot our live stream.
Yep.
Yes, I remember that.
He walked around TFcon.
That kid.
Yeah, he walked around TFcon with that photo or that copy just to find all of us and have him sign it. Or
Yeah,
have
That
us
was
sign
awesome, actually. Yeah.
it. That was so cool.
Yeah,
that was special. I was still like,
And what was so funny that when he first approached us, he saw us when we were all eating breakfast. So we kept looking like, man, that kid's staring at us hard. And when we got up, it's when they finally came over and
they waited until we finished eating, which was
polite.
one of your pet peeves.
Yes.
Right.
My biggest pet peeve with a con is people. I know people won't come up and say hi and all this, but there's nothing worse than when you're eating and you're having dinner and people just sit down beside you and start talking.
Okay, yeah.
Drinking is a different story.
Drinking's a different story.
Yeah.
No, I get that. No,
But yeah,
I don't know.
and talking that way too. There's so many people that will come up or message me later on. I saw you at TFcon, but I didn't want to come up and say hi. By all means, come up and say hi. I am there to talk to you guys too. That's why I'm going. Yeah, these guys are going to get big old hugs from me, and I might, shake y'all's hand. But yeah, if you see me come up and say hi, I'll be more than happy to talk to you, get a picture with you. I mean, I love interacting with the fans. It's in my country song.
You're gonna need to make one of them songs.
I got it.
Yeah, there you go. That was his boy.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. There we go.
Oh, okay.
That was That I gotta say that was
That was a moment we all remember. We still talk about.
Yes, we cherish it.
When was the Orlando?
That was
TFcon, by the
October
way?
too. I'm gonna see if I can find that picture real quick. I got it somewhere.
Orlando was last year, and then Baltimore was 2 years ago, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
You got.
So I'm wondering if they're going to alternate it and do the Florida one back in 2025 October then. Or
My favorite, other than Florida, my second favorite TFcon was in Reston. Reston was an awesome TFcon.
Hey, next July, you all come to Canada. TFcon. It's smaller con, but
I'm dying to have a reason to go to Canada, so that might be a good reason.
there you go.
Yeah.
Or-
Yeah.
I gotta get a
I don't know. I
passport.
only like two of y'all Canadians. Like two. Well, now three. I get Brian too. Brian, and Lacey.
There's a
Yeah.
couple of
I tried
Canadians
to
that
get
are cool
like
peeps.
I asked all the Canadians like Brian, Danny Dolphin, Godbot, and Leslie Ira. I'm like, any of you guys making it TFcon Toronto? And they're all like complete east side and west side of Canada. So they're like, no, it's too far.
See, us
All right.
Americans think all you Canadians live together in that one spot.
Oh yeah, no.
Right in Toronto.
We used to have a commercial for Budweiser in Canada. I think it was Budweiser. And it's a guy, and he's talking to this girl, and she's like, oh, so you're from Canada? Do you know Glenn from Canada? He works in an office in Canada. He's like, yeah, Office Glenn. He's dead. There you go.
On the greater the BO.
Yeah. I wanted to. I think I gave Jason that. I said that on one of his streams last year. I'm like, you should do is bring a box of deodorant and then quiz people. And if they answer right, you give them a stick.
I will admit that being in sweaty ass Florida in October, I didn't smell no funk whatsoever.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was kind of surprised.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The first
I
con I ever went to in 2013, I went with my wife. That was in North Carolina in August.
Mhm.
We opened the doors, and that aroma of con funk wafted over myself and my wife. And my wife looks at me and goes, nope. And she has never went to another con again.
Wow.
I'll tell you, being
you guys
Oh,
should do
Brick
like
won't be there.
a friend of mine did a video of him and a couple of other guys doing like, okay, the top 10 things that you need to do at a con, and it was all about like body odors. Like if you're going to a con, here's some things you should learn. One, this is a shower. Use it.
Yeah.
Step 2, bar of soap. That kind of thing. I would love to see you guys do that.
Well, Deluxe did an actual video of what, make sure you have good shoes and, stuff like that so that you have a good time. So can't wait to see him like with all his weight loss.
Yeah, he's going to be half the man he
Oh,
used
yeah.
to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My funniest Deluxe story, I've said this so many times, very first time I ever met him. Some of you might not have heard it before. But Deluxe comes up to here on me.
Yeah.
He is a tiny little fella. And at Reston, that was like my first TFcon. I was only 500 subscribers. I think nobody knew who I was, but I knew Deluxe and I knew all these other people. And so with Reston is how you would walk through the hotel and out a back door into this big patio foyer area. It was all outdoor. It was really cool. And I remember walking out just as Deluxe and his entourage was coming in, and Deluxe tripped over the step coming inside the hotel, and he tripped and face planted me right here. He
Right.
just looks up. He just looks up at me, and I'm like, "Hey, you're Deluxe." I mean, it was way.
Kato always said, if you want to be ignored at TFcon, follow Deluxe. Like everybody loves Deluxe, so
Oh, he's just so cuddly.
Rightfully so.
yeah. Oh yeah, love his stuff. So yeah, I can't wait. I was hoping to get 1,000 subs before TFcon, and I'm at 891 right now. So
I have been hemorrhaging subs this month. I am losing
Really?
them left and right.
Hmm.
I don't
Really?
know what I have never. I mean, I have been going up 5, down 4, up 6, down 7.
Huh.
And I don't know what I'm doing wrong, or if somebody's got some vendetta against me. I can't figure out.
I know you said you lost some because
Are
of
you,
the
are you
song.
doing
but-
vintage reviews or are you doing new reviews? Because I remembered you mentioning a while back when you started doing vintage reviews, everything just went
I'm
skyrocketed.
still just doing
The
my
moment you
same
would do
thing.
like
Here's a
legacy-
new thing. Here's a Toyhax video. Here's a vintage review. It's weird. And
Yeah.
I don't know, because I thought for sure I would get my 20K by TFcon, but I
Like,
don't think it's going to happen now.
I've been having a hard time getting my numbers up too. Like I'm at like 104,000, and I'm trying to get to 105.
My thing right now is because we got so much political crap going on right now. That's where the focus is.
Mhm.
This stuff settles down. People get tired of watching that. You know, they're going to come back to lose themselves in awesome toy reviews.
Yeah.
I hope so. I'm only at like 830 right now, and it's actually kind of like trickled upwards a little bit more and everything. But I could actually use a boost myself and everything, you know. So
Yeah, I was hoping to get more views from my Studio Series 86 Optimus Prime video, but it's an hour long because I did it live like a moron. And
I got
no, you were right. to do
Check your
that, actually.
tags, Raz. Check your tags.
I usually have a cub, like, you know, the relevant one. I tried to avoid like the clickbait and stuff like that, you know, like, you know, just putting like tons of. I have like 5, 6 tags and hashtags just because I don't want to.
No, I'm talking about in the spot where you put tags in your YouTube videos.
Yeah, like at the bottom, not
Yeah,
in the
just do that.
description, at the bottom. Yeah.
Go nuts. Whatever
Everybody
it is that you are talking about, whatever things that are relevant to the discussion that you're talking about, make it a tag. Like, I mean, I do Rodimus Primal with the space, without the space.
Okay, you go all in.
Do toy review. Do
Not in the title.
Raziel.
He's talking about in the description. You can load the description full of tags.
True.
Yeah. I'm gonna
You
have
could
a
do that too.
notepad.
but I'm saying like in the actual like metadata spot.
Yeah, at the bottom where you put like when you recorded it and everything, you have like that tags thing.
That spot where you can put tags. You can
Okay.
you could put a lot of tags there. You know, whatever is relevant to get people to view your video.
Okay, I'll add more.
Yeah.
So, but I'm at 891, so you know, hopefully 900. You know, before
Hey, I gained 2.
Baltimore. So, oh, there you go.
Who's bringing stuff to sell? Firetox, I know you have an announcement.
I do. That's
You
right.
do.
I almost
Let's
forgot.
wait till we're almost done and people are leaving. But yeah, make your announcement.
So there will be these coming.
Oh, nice.
Everyone is blowing me up about when I'm going to have more. I have more printed, but I haven't been in my office in like a month. So I have more printed. I'm going to do one more round on Etsy before TFcon, of like a dozen. And anybody who's reached out to me, I'll let you know, like, hey, you were asking, it's up now. First come, first serve. There's a dozen up on the store. And then I'm going to make more, and I'm going to bring them with me. So if you don't want to order it and pay shipping, I will have these sets.
But just like the whole set, the whole kit with the Karen cup and
oh, yeah.
And caboodle.
okay,
You get the kit and caboodle.
And there's a chance Hold on. Let me make it so this looks presentable. Hold on a second, because it's not at the moment.
Because if I find a Target Prime at a reasonable price, because in Canada we don't have Targets, right? So we don't have Target Prime.
Well, you'll be in Baltimore. Just go to Target.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they're
Everywhere. Every Target's got them here.
Okay, so he's not rare. He's shelf warming, and okay,
Most of the time I go to my
I might
Target,
be able to find one
when they
tomorrow.
sell
at
out, there's
Target.
3 more.
okay. Because if
and you know a lot of people in America that might be able to swing by a Target for you.
yeah, well, okay, yeah, that does make sense because I don't have to pay shipping if you guys bring it
Oh,
to me.
nice.
Wait, what are we looking at?
Oh, there
Wait,
might
what?
be a V2 set that might be ready by TFcon.
Oh, that's very
Sold.
cool.
Take my money.
I need
has
that.
wheels.
Of all times, I don't have one of your rollers handy to demonstrate that.
Oh, I do.
I got like a shit ton of
Who
his
has-
rollers.
Instead of the radar on this side, has double miniguns.
See, I have the original. Where is it? The original drone support with the gas tank.
That's right. I touched the gas tank. And this might work really well with a certain Toyhax set
Oh, that's cool.
for the Decepticon.
Ah,
Patriot
yeah.
Prime.
See, this is the
I'll look for
Nemesis
that.
Prime when
I'll
you
look
made
for
me
that
with the
today.
buzzsaw hands.
Yep.
Nice. Okay, well,
He's got a minigun too.
budget willing, I'll get a Target Prime and get one of these sets. 'Cause, yeah, I do want to, encourage your business, Firetox. So I think you do great stuff.
How many? I remember when you first released that set, it just blew up like
did.
crazy. The moment it came on Facebook, I was like, bought, sold, happy, got it,
All right. So
loved it.
you would think if I liked money, I would keep producing them, but I also get lazy and also get hung up in work and kids. And
Yeah.
the first wave I put out, there was 20. It sold out in 3 hours. The second wave was a dozen. It sold out in 2 hours. I put up another dozen. It sold out in about 4 hours. Another dozen.
My video I did on that set for you was one of my highest ranking videos for that month. Let me see if I can pull it up.
Oddly, me too. And no one watches my videos.
That's
Yeah,
not
I
true,
know.
man.
I
I
know.
watch
I
every single one of your vids. Your
were
Rock
the
Lords,
only
I
one.
watch.
You were the
Sell
I
sell
did a recording review too on it.
the print
Loving it.
file.
5,451 watched that one.
Wow.
So at some point,
Nice.
I will give away that print file. I'm not dealing with the selling files thing, and the Patreon was a bust because I couldn't update it fast enough. So at some point, those files will go up on Maker World, and then I won't have to print them anymore, and somebody can print them for you if you want.
Can you bring
But it probably won't be for another year.
Can you bring a couple of these holder at TFcon?
You mean this?
Yeah, I need like 4. Okay, I'll buy some from you. And actually, after we're done,
Oh, one thing I saw in the chat we gotta have to mention. And that is Peter Renaday, who voiced Master Splinter
yeah,
in the 87 Turtles and G1 Grapple, passed away.
Today?
No.
3 days ago, I
Passed away.
think. Yeah, just after Vader, basically.
Yeah, James Earl Jones died, then Peter Renaday
Renaday.
died, and
Yeah.
then the voice for Sailor Jupiter died.
Hey, thanks, Lazy Jet.
Yeah,
I
there
appreciate that.
Wow.
Hey, it's the other Canadian I like. There's only 3.
So I just got this in. I don't know if you guys are Blockies fans or Nemesis Prime fans. This figure is going to be released next month. It is the Nemesis primed version of Rise of the Beast Optimus Prime. Though he comes with a shit ton of blades and swords and axes.
Cool.
Nice. I love the
Sweet.
big Blockies Prime. I'm glad.
Oh, that giant one?
I'm glad you talked me. Basically, you talked me into buying it. I wasn't going to buy it.
I'm
And I
trying
want
to
it.
avoid getting those, but Blockies and YOLO Parks, it's so hard to not to buy.
But
Yeah,
look
those things
at
are so
the
cool.
size.
Yeah.
I don't know if you light up. There he goes.
The only
Nice.
difference, the only thing
Really
I did
can't want
different
one
was
of
I
those.
put the I used the darker faceplate where it made it dark around his eyes, and then I used the G1 stickers.
Oh. For one time, I didn't use stickers.
I imagine one time you didn't need to. You're not gonna.
Sure.
I know I'm getting a G1 YOLO Park for Christmas.
Oh wait, yeah, that's wrong. Lazy.
Lazy,
Alright,
did you
wrong
notice that they're re-releasing Cosmos? Or did you ever find one?
I literally have Cosmos on my desk.
I have him in my hand.
Lazy.
That's the wrong voice.
I'm gonna start calling him by the second part of
That
their
was
name.
tracks.
Jedi, I am sorry that I confused you for eyebrow.
There's not many voices I can do.
You want me to go back up there? Go back up there and get me some hard evidence. Okay.
Yeah, in his spotlight episode, he's mostly mute and just standing on a what's the word? An altar,
I think with the re-release of his toy, I think I should redo his retrospective video.
Did not find one pumped for the refresh. Yeah, I never, ever. I was looking, hoping my Walmart never got any of the Speedia figures. It never got any of the G2 figures. It never got the Space Pirate figures.
Which ones you looking for? I think they still have them in my Walmart.
Yeah, he's
for
supposed to like Peter.
Anyone bought the Legacy 3-pack of Calcitron, Thundertron, and that white Laserbeak thing? Or white Rat Bat?
No.
I never saw
That's
that.
actually a white Scar.
You mean the one that has the Rock Lord car?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
You bought it,
Of
didn't
course
you?
I bought one.
I thought so.
Did you just buy one?
Dude,
I only
Firetox
bought one,
loves
yeah.
Rock
Okay.
Lord. You know this, right? Like, if there is a Rock Lord figure, he will buy it.
Well, that's the thing. But I
He will
want
buy it.
the Rock
I
Lord.
own
I don't
every
want
Rock
the, I
Lord
don't want the
figure.
rest. I
Every
just
one of
want
them.
the.
The problem is, I have multiples of all of the new Rock Lord,
Yeah.
whatever they are. I have multiples of them, and it sucks is because that blue one is now my favorite, and I am not willing to buy another set just to get another
That's
one.
the thing. I think I'm gonna go on eBay, but they're expensive, and maybe I'll find one at TFcon because I really don't. I don't even know who Thundertron is and the other white thing.
Yeah, that's why I didn't get those figures. Just don't have the appeal to me.
No.
With the
What?
Legacy line, I went stupid during the War for Cybertron trilogy and bought every damn thing that was coming out.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, I don't need everything. And because I was in that YouTuber mindset was new figure, got to review it. And then I'm stuck with a bunch of stuff I didn't want. I actually didn't like. So this time I have been very picky with the things I buy because I got a lot of people.
Yeah.
Well, you didn't review that. Well, I didn't want it. Well, you should have bought it to review it. I was like, why?
I focus on season 1 to 3 character. That's it. And Fortress Maximus, which I know you went and checked my review, man. I flipped out when I saw that there was electronics in it.
You did. That was
I had no idea. And I go, there's lights and sound. Get the batteries plugged in. Whoa! Transforming sounds.
That's like I bought all these guys thanks to Kato and Deluxe. I have no intention of reviewing them, but they're cool because I hate reviewing third-party figures because their transformations are always a bitch, and I'll screw them up on camera.
Got it behind me.
Oh, that reminds me.
Yeah,
like Jason's actually talking me into those guys right now and everything. I really need them back.
It's Deluxe, man. He's making me buy like the Iron Factory Samurai series. I'm waiting for Sunstreaker to finally,
Oh, you got one. Nice.
What is that?
That's Last of the Seekers.
Yeah.
Oh,
This
good.
is the Riot Press.
Well,
I love that packaging. I had to put mine back into packaging. That mirrored background, it just looks so good on my display up there.
Well, the box was all beat up, so I got mine
Nice.
for cheap directly from Riot Press. They were there at Tampa Bay Comic-Con.
God.
So
Hold on, let me fix that. I just want to show this.
I'm actually going to Tampa Bay tomorrow morning.
Nice.
Oh, and I did hear you, Jason, when I ran into the other room to grab that. Yeah, that's double evil.
So they put him in a new box. When I got mine, he was in two separate boxes.
Yeah, no, the Master Builder series. So it's everything is in one big box.
Okay.
Nice.
I love that figure.
I had him out for once. I had that one.
Does yours still have those little tiny removable missiles? Somebody pointed out that I was the only reviewer that found those.
I didn't play with it that much.
On the chest, it looks like they're just painted missiles, but they actually come out.
I got him out and I looked at him and was like, this is awesome. And I immediately went back in the box until I have a place to put him. I hate doing that because I feel like Inutabi half the time with all these damn unboxes. Like
I have been spending the last week in here rearranging so I can get all this crap that I had off the floor and off my desk. I don't know what the hell I sucked down my throat drinking that Mountain Dew earlier. God.
Yeah. Have you guys seen my Mega Maid?
Yeah.
I love that thing so much.
Yeah. It's a Lego set. It doesn't transform, but it's really freaking cool.
like
The first time I saw it, I kind of wanted it. I was just like, oh, it doesn't transform. That's the first thing that came out of my mouth.
Yeah, I know. It's,
I need it.
I still haven't opened Primus.
oh. Oh, wait. My wife is probably not watching right now. Hold on. Yeah. No, it's just that every year I buy her a NECA figure for like Halloween. She doesn't know. I hope she's not watching. Anyway, but I got her the Friday the 13th New Beginning. Like,
Oh, that's cool.
That's actually a good set. That's a really good set.
yeah, but I got
what's
her.
gonna happen, right? She's gonna like literally walk into your room right now.
No, she won't. It's 11:21. She's sleeping right now.
Okay.
But no, I bought her like last year. She gave me shit because I bought her like the Wolfman, like the black and white version. And she's like, I've never seen that movie. I'm like, it's a cool figure. So we don't see things the same. But so I waited until this year to give her that. So
I've got all the NECA Jasons except Part 5 Roy Burns because that ain't
Okay.
Jason. I refuse to buy Roy.
just to buy Roy. Okay.
Part 5 is only good for two things.
Part 5. That's when I haven't seen those movies in so long.
That's when it has the fake Jason in it.
Fake Jason?
Yeah.
I don't remember that. I'll have to rewatch it.
Does everybody
you
have
got,
their
30 minutes.
Turtle Vans?
I'm
I do
trying to
not
remember.
have
There
Party
were an
Roll Up.
awful lot of casualties that day.
You know what I'm waiting for right now? I'm waiting for that Straxus to come in because, like, I saw like in my email they were actually like having an announcement that it's actually almost released. That I'm just like, oh, I need that.
September 17th is when he's supposed to come out.
Really? Hasbro
Yep.
just sent me a message that said it was actually just about to drop.
Well, they sent me
Okay.
the same one, but when I pulled up Pulse, it said shipping September 17th.
Oh,
Usually they send you those a couple weeks in advance to make sure you got your credit card ready.
I gotta ask Firetox, have you sold any of your collection or no?
No.
Where do you have
All
room?
right, so I am going to.
Nice.
Before TFcon, I'm going to my storage unit where most of my stuff is, and there is a bunch of stuff that I've just decided I do not need to keep.
Are you bringing it to sell at TFcon?
I'm gonna
I'm bringing some stuff to sell too.
I am probably bringing at least one tote of just 3D printed stuff. For anybody to buy. Some of the stuff left over from the booth last year, plus the new stuff, and probably 3 totes full of stuff to sell. And the stuff I'm going to sell is going to be anywhere between Power of the Primes to now.
Okay.
Hmm.
Oh, it might be a few things I'd like to pick up.
And
We'll see.
If
you know,
anybody said they wanted some Marvel Legends stuff, there would be an entire tote.
I can't anymore.
to take home.
I committed to my hashtag no money to Disney. So yeah.
Well, if it's
Oh, wait.
if it's third,
Yeah,
if it's
money to
aftermarket,
Yeah, yeah, exactly. No, if I get it from you, yeah, maybe that's a way to do it. But
as long as you're not buying it brand new, kind of thing. Right?
yeah, exactly. So, do you know if Voice is going to be there this time?
No, I don't
No,
think so.
because he closed his memberships on his channel last month.
He's taking a hiatus. He's
Yeah.
just taking a break.
I might have gotten him addicted to a video game.
Nah. There you go.
I think if our crew, is going to be Deluxe, Kato, Rodimus, myself, Firetox. That it? Out of the ones
No, I
that
think
went to Florida?
Zero's coming, isn't he?
Yeah, Zero. Well, he
Yeah,
wasn't in
Zero's
Florida. I was
coming.
thinking of the Florida crew we
Inutabi.
had.
Oh, okay.
Raz, no. You're not coming, Norbz, right? You're not able to make it?
I haven't figured it out yet.
Okay.
Hey, figure it out.
We're gonna have fun.
Figure it out.
We're gonna send you a big picture of all of us, at the bar.
Because as it stands right now, there's only one of us that's going to be willing to put on a bow tie and take their shirt off, and none of y'all want to see me do that.
I don't have a
Bert
bird.
won't be there, and I got to fill
Bert's not going to be there.
I got to fill some shoes. It's not fun, Unless I make everybody uncomfortable.
And there won't be no hot chips.
Oh God, I'm so
No
grateful
hot
for
chips
that.
on this one. That was definitely a highlight for Baltimore last time.
I am not using that lobby bathroom.
No.
I don't care. I will go back to my room.
Bro.
I don't ever want to see that lobby
Hopefully there won't
bathroom.
be no damn game going on that time.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta check.
You
this.
mean to tell me use those comic book guys?
Oh,
That was so funny.
Oh yeah, I
Comic
remember
book
that.
guys.
Use those comic book guys.
Yeah, Bert and I were just hanging out. It was outside the main conference center.
Mhm.
It was that Sunday. It was ending. And
It
this
was
guy's
a Ravens game, I think, or
It
something
was,
like
yeah,
that.
and
Right?
we weren't
Weekend?
wearing Transformer shirts. Be surprised. These guys walked up to us and said, "Hey, we'll just start talking all this sports stuff." And I said, "I have no idea what you're talking about." And he looked at us real funny. "Are you here for the game?" He was just so thick accented. He says, "You guys not here for the game?" I was like, "No, we're here for the Transformer conventions." "You mean you twos as comic book guys?"
There you go.
That was so funny.
Yes, we're super nerds. We know nothing about sports.
I know something about sports, but not much.
I know of sports.
I know when they get it to the end, you don't yell home run.
Yep, exactly.
Or do
I
you?
realized what was in this
I
box.
don't
What's this? What?
Because I bought 2 more Optimus Prime.
Oh my
What?
goodness.
Studio series.
No,
No, that was
That's not studio.
No, that's. Which one is that? Kingdom?
man. I want to play with my studio series, man, but it's back in the box and I'm waiting for Christmas.
That's a weird name
Take
for
it
it.
out the
Oh,
box
the
and then
Earthrise
just
one.
like put
No
it back
tries.
in again.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, what's this that I heard about them using Windows again?
Yeah,
They're
that's-
doing
That was the
salary.
biggest announcement of the entire thing was that they're bringing back Windows.
Yeah.
At least that they can't repaint.
Yeah.
Toy hacks.
Yeah, there
I'm
was a
pretty
lot
sure
of.
If anyone ever cares
I don't
about.
know. They might tint it to different colors now. I mean, this is Hasbro we're talking about.
Yeah.
Lazy Jedi. No, I did not make a Scorponok gun. I've seen one. I know people who make them, but I never made one.
And thanks again, Lazy Jedi. This thing is not giving me the alerts like the other one used
Yeah,
to.
it doesn't have the big bright color thing.
I need
I
to
only
figure that out.
have the chat open on the side.
Yeah, for those of you who don't know, I've used StreamYard for years. I got tired of StreamYard. They got way too expensive for me. I'm not a rich YouTuber. I don't care what people say. So I'm on a new platform. It's actually got a lot of cool features, but some of the things, I don't know if I could change colors on this or not. But
How easy was it to invite guests? So it's pretty easy.
super easy.
Okay.
I just
Super
realized
easy.
An inconvenience.
I pulled
Really an
out
inconvenience. Yeah.
4 turtle vans and then I opened a box
Cowabunga, dude.
and found 4 more turtle vans.
Oh, you have 8?
I have 8.
Wow.
Dude. So we can have like the new turtles, like that 5th one that the
I
girl
need
from that
one. I
TV
just
show.
want
The
one.
people that complain you can't find your toys, they go to Virginia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they get. I don't find anything in stores. They get shipped directly to me from Hasbro. Thank you.
I can't. That's one of the things that always crack me up about my videos when you do, excuse me, film a new figure. There's always that one person that comment, "Where'd you find that? How'd you get that so fast?" I'm like, I pre-order. I announce it every time.
Jet.
Yeah,
Damn it.
I have credit cards and I have pre-orders. But my trick is why I always have to wait so long on everything is I pre-order from Amazon because they don't make you pay the full amount till it comes in.
Yeah.
And then I have my local grocery store gives you fuel points for when you buy gift cards. Every week I buy a $25 Amazon gift card to get points for gas, and I take that $25 card and put it on my pre-orders. So by the time the pre-orders come out, they're paid off.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I just drive to the online store that sells me stuff at 10% off. So that's my saving.
Yeah, but you're
Now,
Canada.
does that go
so it's not
on
saving.
your,
Exactly.
your-
It's still more
your,
expensive than us.
It's more expensive, but I mean for the money I save on shipping, it's actually it's quite good. So
And you've been getting everything like faster than us lately. I mean,
well, it depends. Studio Series 86 and Generation Select, I usually get it way early. Like Snarl, I got it in 3 months before anybody else. So I had
God,
time
my
to do
snarl took a year to get to me.
Exactly. It was
Oh.
super. But Studio Series Optimus Prime, I thought I was going to have beforehand, but a lot of people had it. But Ultra Magnus, I got it. I was one of the first. And the greatest moment for my channel was that Generation Select Guardian robot.
You got that super quick.
My Patriot Prime pre-ordered on Tuesday when it was announced. Received it on Thursday. Did the live.
Yeah, according to this, October 23rd is when my Studio Series Prime is coming out or being shipped. It might
You
move
don't have
up.
it yet? Oh no, it's Deluxe that did the review.
Yeah.
Is it Deluxe? Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
I have.
Yeah, I'm not canceling my pre-order for this Prime because I paid him. I got gift cards for my birthday, and that's what I use. He's already paid for. He's zero owed on him, and so that's why I don't want to cancel him. I'm cheap. I've already paid for it. So
Yeah, no. Well,
I still have 86 Frenzy still on order from November of last year.
Are you serious? Wait,
my
from
Rumble took a year. My Rumble did that.
Years, I ordered July. He's supposed to arrive in November.
where? Wait, which store is this?
Entertainment Earth.
Okay.
I ordered a Funko Pop Jazz from them 2 years ago, and it still says it's on back order, and they keep sending me a message that's like, it'll come out soon.
which one's that?
Entertainment
Funko
Earth.
Pop Jazz.
GameStop for
And
you.
see, and then some stuff I'll
coming in
order from
January.
Entertainment Earth, and they send to me immediately.
Yeah.
Like Tidal
I
Wave. I got
noticed-
my Tidal Wave record.
You know what I noticed? I noticed with Entertainment Earth, if you order the whole case,
Oh yeah.
you'll get the whole case pretty quickly. But if you buy individually, then it takes longer.
Oh, that's a nice.
I don't know because I ordered like the 4-pack as I do also the Batman the Batman Forever figures. Did the 4-pack, and I ended up getting it at GameStop a lot faster. So I guess I don't know.
Oh yeah, Patriot Prime.
Holy crap, man!
I only got 2 of them because one of them's for one of the kids. That's it. I promise. I swear this time. This is not my idiotic.
You're gonna show off his
Oh, there
monster.
you go. Dead. We're not worthy. We're not worthy.
When I ended up getting him and finally completed him, excuse me, I spent so much money buying the little damn guns for him. And you know, when you combine him in robot mode, there's nowhere to put the guns but in storage.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'd be damned. I pay all that money for the guns to put in storage. So I made sure and bought extras of the little guys so I can pose them with the guns.
Cool.
Nice.
So I didn't get an extra bristleback because that sucker shatters when you look at it.
Yeah.
Didn't get an extra.
But I mean, if you have that, you're not missing much of G1.
No. I'm missing probably about 12 figures from completing G1.
Okay.
And they're the really expensive ones too.
Well, yeah, of course.
Well, completing American G1, let me put it that way.
Out.
This is what I mean about like when I bring stuff to TFcon to sell, I'm gonna bring it's gonna be all the way up to current, is because I just realized I have 2 of them.
You need a manager to manage your orders because I think you're overbuying a lot of stuff that you forget you bought. Is it?
He has saved my ass a few times. Hey, man, I forgot to order this.
Right.
You got one? Yeah.
Well,
The
yeah,
problem is,
he
I
found
do
me a
that.
barricade.
oh wow, I just realized this dude's like cracked. His beak is cracked.
Oh.
Oh.
Like
So
right.
what you're saying is that one's going to be 10% off.
You mean that's because that's
I
a
gotta check and see
movable
if my
piece? You
Amazon
mean it's
return
actually
window's
cracked?
still there and
Thanks for bringing back Windows, Hasbro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
too late, but
Wow.
Yeah.
Windows,
Yeah.
high technologies.
that looks cracked. too. Yeah, that's definitely cracked on both sides, right where the
Yeah, it's a known
Thank you.
QC, man. If I hope you still have the bill.
Jesus.
oh, it was Amazon. I'm looking at the box. That's why I'm like, oh, returning.
There you go.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah, one of my most fragile Transformers. That's the one I always pull off the shelf.
Yeah.
Dumbass. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I always love showing off my Japanese G1 Megatron, which is loose, but you know.
Yeah, I have the Jinbao one. Like it's a little shorter than mainline, but it came with the gun, the sword, like the head thing where he controls that clone Optimus, and it transforms into a gun. So now he's displayed as a gun, and my robot Megatron is the YOLO Park one.
I'm going to need I figure it out how to put together that Agora model kit because I want to get rid of it because I know it's going to be massively when I put it together. It's that big Optimus Prime, and I know Bert would go for that thing because it's a big Optimus.
Oh yeah, that's just Prime.
Yeah.
I still need a Megatron that turns into a gun. Like I don't have it. I don't.
Jinbao, man, get the Jinbao one.
No,
it's fantastic.
Well, I'm actually waiting. I'm waiting for that one.
Bruticus is beautiful. I've seen your Bruticus Jinbao. I think you have that one, right?
I actually right now I have all the 3 combiners from Jinbao. I have the Devastator and the Bruticus, and I have the Predaking. Can you see it?
Yeah, the
Right
Predaking.
there.
The Predaking is definitely a beautiful one.
Yeah, but it's an older model. Like the plastic is not the same, but the reviews are coming up, and like they're all basically. I have scheduled every review up until after TFcon. So part 1 through 5 are going to be before TFcon. Then at TFcon, it's my Sunstreaker decals from the Universe line, and then when I'm back, it's the Predaking figure. So because I like to be there for my premieres.
There was one time that I set up a premiere and I forgot about.
Oh, I've done it multiple times. Well, last week we were all on UltraMegatronus. No, I was with Deluxe. He hopped on and I said, "Hey, can I join you?" So yeah, we're talking, and eventually my wife comes down. She's like, she comes down. She's like, "Don't you have a video right now?" I'm like, yeah.
All right, Alex. So this pop case will fit my Monstructor perfectly.
So,
nice.
But then, unless he's secured in there and held in there, if you touch that,
exactly,
case, the chances of him falling.
I gotta think. I gotta think.
Just don't use glue.
Other thing,
hot glue it. You'll be fine.
Firetox also owns my Classics and my Henkei Megatron. Yep. You own them both. They were mine.
I have the Nerf version. But
I got
the
that.
Jinbao.
That's the Megatron I got too.
So the Jinbao Megatron is actually legend size, right?
Well, he's like in between. He's taller than Iron Factory, but he's shorter than Mainline. So he's just in between. But if you want a gun,
right,
it's a good size because it's a little smaller. But
I'm planning on getting that Infinite Transformation Megatron. But like, also, I still want to see exactly where we're actually going to get with that new Voyager one.
Yeah, well, it depends when it's coming out, because now like Ramjet, all those that were announced today, they're going to be released like in February. So we gotta wait a couple months before seeing that. But
unless they decide to release it the con as a surprise, I don't know.
Yeah, well, I'm hoping to get Agent Knight and the Soundwave before TFcon, hopefully. But then I'm still waiting on 3.0 Sideswipe, which everybody else got. Inuitabi and Deluxe reviewed it. I'm like, where's mine? Anyway.
See, I got Optimus and Megatron that line. I have never opened them. They're still in the box.
From which one? You have the
3.0.
You never opened it?
MDLX 3.0. Is that yeah, they're right there.
But like, are they the TFcon exclusives or
no?
No, and you did not open them.
I have not opened them.
You have to, dude. You're gonna love 3.0. It's
John down. I'm afraid to.
Well, yeah, they're expensive, and I'm debating getting Jazz because I bought the Sideswipe just because I'm hoping they're doing a Sunstreaker because that's my boy. But my friend gave me the Rodimus Prime for Christmas, and it's a fantastic toy. So I'm going to say, if you know what, you could bring it and at TFcon, and I'll just take it off your hand. But you should open it.
And I'm going to charge you Canadian dollars.
Does this count as a triple changer if I do this?
Yes.
Yeah, why not? It's your head cannon.
I've seen that exact figure at Five Below. Except he had one arm out. I don't know what the hell kind of prime.
I saw the exact same thing too, and then a few days later he arrived, and I
Yeah.
did this and was like, "That's sad."
Craig, you got a point. I promised these guys would only be on here an hour, and as usual,
We're here for another
hour
40 minutes.
39.
It's Friday night.
I have
man.
a
I'm
video
good.
to edit, and I got to get up early in the
Well,
morning because I'm going
I
out.
do too. I think let's go ahead and wrap this up because
All
I know
right.
for a fact we could talk forever. We'll
Mhm.
definitely do this again. We're going to get together more as TFcon approaches. We'll talk TFcon, who knows what else. I still got to figure this system out. And appreciate you guys in the chat for hopping on, joining in, listening to us ramble. I'm sorry I've been gagging and choking for the last hour. I don't even know what was in that last drink. Killing.
It's Friday the 13th. Anything can happen.
Yeah, but it doesn't happen to me, man. That's my lucky day.
Anything
Yeah.
can happen.
Dude, don't jinx him, man. We need him for TFCon.
That's right. I just got to survive 20 more minutes.
Jay's going to watch this finally.
I might just go on Amazon and get the DVDs. And I'm a physical media guy. I want my
Me
stuff.
too.
Physical.
Yeah, I got it.
All right. Well, we're going to wrap this up. Big shout out to everyone in the chat. Big shout out to my guests. Thank you, Raz, Diecast, Rodimus, Firetox, UltraMegatronus. Larkin's Lair was on here for a brief 3 minutes, but he still counts for people
Yeah.
watching the replay. So, yeah, the last of the vodka. Yeah, you're giving away my secrets now. All right. Well, I'm going to figure out how to close us out. As usual, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe. I know you are subscribed because that's the only way you can be in the chat. And we will see you guys next time. Let me see if I can close this out.
Hoo-ha.
Hoo-ah.
They call me Patriot Prime, showing what's new. Transformers reviews with a heartfelt view. Adding stickers, bringing life to dreams. In this small town, nothing's as it seems. They call me Patriot Prime, showing what's new. Transformers reviews with a heartfelt view. Adding stickers, bringing life to dreams. In this small town, nothing's as it seems.